Whoa, look at how weird this looks when it's minimized. Okay, so this is gonna be uncut, but basically I'm giving the 20-minute timer to see how much I can get. This is gonna be weird, scrolling back and forth to see like what the other nominees are, but we're not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna do this. We're just gonna go by the winners because the Brutalist won, and then Dune won, and then I think Conclave was a nominee. See, look, we're already getting this stuff in. We're already getting this stuff in. This is gonna be fun. Dune Part 2. Oh wait, no, that was disqualified. Oh man, we're not off to a good start. There's a lot of John Williams, so Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Oh man, I gotta type in the whole title for this. Yep, there it is, 1984. Oh, that didn't win. Uh, we were gonna try and think of the winners first, right? The Social Network, and then also they won for Soul. So there we go. 2023. What one for? Oh, duh, Oppenheimer. There we go. 2022. I'm mainly just trying to think of the other nominees. Oh yeah, I forgot. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. There's that. Okay, we got that in. We're locking these in. Wicked. That's probably pretty easy. Wild Robot. Then I'm trying to think. Oh, Poor Things. Awesome nomination for that. Killers of the Flower Moon. Actually, I did not check to see how far back this goes. This could have been a disaster. Oh, 1975. Okay, that's still a lot of years, but that's Jaws. A lot of John Williams there. Let's see. Oh, it has it up at the top. That's perfect, actually. Um, Up had won. Pretty sure Michael Giacchino's only win, and his only nomination is Ratatouille, which I don't know how to spell. Okay, I'm looking that up only because I need to know how to spell Ratatouille. Okay, how do you spell Ratatouille? What year did that come out? Oh, you. Oh my God, Touille. There we go. Awesome. And I'm pretty sure that was 2007, so Michael Clayton is there. All right, so we got to go through some of these. This is going to be tough because, you go year by year because these are going to come to me in waves because 127 Hours was also 2010. We can't forget about La La Land. Was Moonlight nominated that year? Yes, it was. Just going through the other nominees, there's going to be a lot of Star Wars. Oh, wait, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot it's not A New Hope. So, where'd that come in? Right there. So, I can do The Empire Strikes Back. There we go. And then Return of the Jedi. Was any of the prequels nominated? No. Okay, so The Force Awakens. Okay, that does count that. And The Last Jedi. And then The Rise of Skywalker. There we go. Funny that we got all those out of the way. Just got to think about it. What else came out in 2015? Pretty sure was that Sicario? That was Sicario's year. But who won that year? What was 2015? Oh, what was 2015 now that I think about it? I'm gonna keep forgetting these because this is going to be, oh man, there's going to be a big one that I'm forgetting because 2015, what year was that? I know that was Mad Max. Was that in anything? No? Okay, well, I mean, that's not really a score movie, even though Junkie XL's stuff was nominated. But that was Spotlight, right? Oh, wait, was this The Revenant? Oh, that was the same year, though. It kind of surprised me that that wasn't nominated. What else is there? Oh, because that was... Please don't tell me Spotlight was in there. No, okay. Uh, what else was there? Was Bridge of Spies there? Because that was the Spielberg one. Yes, it was. Okay. So, what else was there? Because The Revenant wasn't nominated. Was The Martian there? No. Okay. What else is there? Because that is tough. That's a tough one. I'm going to come back to that. We're going to go to... I'm just going to go by Star Wars. So let's go to 2019. Joker was definitely in there because that won. What else was that year? Marriage Story. Randy Newman. You know what? Let's throw in Toy Story, now that I think about it. There we go. That's in. Was any of the other ones nominated? 2, 4? No, nothing. Okay. Uh, what else was that year? 1917? And then I'm going by composers because those are ones they typically like. They typically like the same composers because some of them have the same stuff. You know, I'm gonna go by that for now because looking at these, I should know all of these because I know 2023 did not have Spider-Verse. I was very mad about that. Because it was American Fiction. That was a very odd nomination. There we go. 2023 is done. Okay, 2022. Because we had La La Land. That is Babylon. Because that didn't win, and that's crazy. That was also the same year as Everything Everywhere, All at Once. Long name to type out. Uh, I don't remember anything else from that. Was All Quiet on the Western Front that year? Oh man, that beat Babylon. That's a very odd. So we're gonna keep jumping around. Nicholas Britell had done Moonlight. So what else did he do? He did If Beale Street Could Talk, another Barry Jenkins movie. That's right. And then he had also done. Ooh, these are tough. Man, this was a good test for me. This was a good test for me. Although I do need to figure out what that last 2024. Oh, duh. The one everyone hated. Emilia Perez. There we go. Okay. So we got the 2 most recent years completed. I'm going to jump back to 2015 because I'm just thinking about the different scores now. And, like, people are thinking, like, who did what, all these different things. John Williams is going to be a lot of these. So I'm just going to think of Spielberg, Catch Me If You Can. There we go. Oh, there it is right there, 2002. Oh man, this is all gonna be early stuff. I'm really showing my age with this. Uh, we're gonna be jumping around a little bit because I feel like I've said that a lot. Ooh, what am I thinking of? Oh, duh, Interstellar. That really should have won that year. So what beat it? What happened in 2014? That had Eddie Redmayne. The Stephen Hawking movie, The Theory of Everything. 'Cause I think that was Johan Johansson, the late great Johan Johansson, and also there was the Grand Budapest Hotel. There we go, and that won that year. Damn, that 2015 one is gonna bother me. Oh, Gravity, because that swept the Tex in 2013. I don't like the movie Her, but people love that because I think Arcade Fire did the score for that. Gonna dive back into some other wins, just across the board, because Skyfall had won Best Song, but that was nominated. Argo won Best Picture, that was there. What else was in 2012? Life of Pi? Was that in 2012? It was, and it won that year. Okay. I'm just trying to think. What was that? I'm going by year right now. What's the black and white one that won Best Picture? Was that The Artist? That was that on that even won. Okay. If I just put in Tintin, no, because that's also John Williams. The Adventures of Tintin. I had to type the whole thing in. What else was there? More John Williams. There's a lot of John Williams because he's like the most nominated man alive, a person alive. It's very weird because he also did the score for another Spielberg movie called Warhorse. I haven't seen it, but did I get Lincoln in already? I'm gonna just type it in just to be sure. Yep, there's Lincoln. Okay. Oh man, these are fascinating because you just gotta think back on all these different things and just go. You think Hans Zimmer, what movies has he done? He did Interstellar. He also did Inception. There we go. Fun little back and forth on this stuff. Should I like try to dive into this period of time, like just in general, like a little bit earlier? Because I mean, I gotta fill in 2009 a little bit because Avatar was there pretty often. Was that the year Hurt Locker won Best Picture? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's right. And then that was also the year of Fantastic Mr. Fox, which that is a great pick. I don't think they'll ever do again. Wally was also there. Um, what other thing was there? What? I'm trying to think of all these other things. This is a bit of a fun challenge. What was big in 2005? Was that Crash? Wait, no, I'm doing best score. Brokeback Mountain. Damn, this is funny. I know John Williams had a couple in this area as well. I mean, he's had quite a few years where he's been nominated multiple times. One of the Harry Potter movies has to have been nominated, right? Oh, I have to type in a whole name. I'm gonna come back to that. You know what? Actually, Lord of the Rings. That that one definitely. Well, the one had the sweep. Return of the King had the sweep, and then did the Two Towers win? No, it was Fellowship of the Ring. There we go. Okay. What a damn. Damn. This is tough. This is a lot tougher than I thought it'd be. You know what? I'm gonna hop over the Harry Potter. I'm just gonna do the Sorcerer's Stone. Hopefully I spell that right. Nope, it is spelled with an E? Yep, there we go. uh I gotta like go back into this. Oh, Monsters Inc. Yeah, okay. I'm getting the handle of this. You know what? Let's actually do some of the Disney stuff. Beauty and the Beast. There we go. Oh, that even won. The Lion King. What? What was that? What happened? Lion? Okay. The Lion King. That's what I was going for. And it's right there, because it won. And it probably should have won. Oh, man. This is interesting. Hans Zimmer Gladiator was probably there? Yeah, right there. I'm trying to think. What one I'm the way I'm processing this is trying to do like best picture wins. So like wasn't Shakespeare in Love here? Yep, Shakespeare. Oh, I forgot they divided it up for a couple of years. Gotcha. So you know what we can do? We can think back a little bit because John Williams did Saving Private Ryan. That was a big one. And Hans Zimmer, he had done what's the other war movie? The Thin Red Line. There we go. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on a mission and focus on these later years because I should know these ones because it's bothering me that I don't because I need to focus on 2021 like this one right here. This is what I need to focus on. This is gonna be my goal. I need to fill these in. So 2021, what came out? Encanto had surprised that year. Yes, and then what one? Oh, what's the movie that won Best Director? Power of the Dog. The one with Benedict Cumberbatch, because Johnny Greenwood did that one. Did I? Did I? I didn't get the Fablemans in yet. What else was there? What is? Oh, the Banshees of Inisherin, because that is Carter Burwell, and he's pretty good at that stuff too. Um, Thinking of the other stuff. Nicholas Bertel, he did Don't Look Up. There we go. And then I gotta fill out that COVID year because oh yeah, Mank, because that was also Reznor and Ross. And then Minari, I think, was nominated. That's right. The Five Bloods, the only place to nominate that where it should have happened. And I will come back to the rest of that. Who won 2018 though? Oh, Black Panther. Because that is, probably a good choice. Pretty wild that it happened, but we move with it. And for these last ones, I'm just gonna type them in. Oh, how do I spell that? I gotta add the third K in there, don't I? Yep. And then 2018, I'm gonna hop around a little bit because Carter Burwell did Banshees of Inisherin, and then he also did 3 billboards. Oh, I gotta type in the whole thing. Outside Ebbing, Missouri. There we go. And then what else was there? Dunkirk was definitely there. That was a fun score. Then Phantom Thread, and then Shape of Water. There we go. Oh man, I gotta complete like the 2010s. That's gonna be my like little goal for here. You know what was actually really funny nominee? Passengers, the Chris Pratt one. That was a very odd nomination for 2016. I don't know how I got Lion. I don't think I would have ever gotten that on my own. But what else? Because Alexander Desplat, they like him sometimes. Did he do Little Women? Yes, he did. 2019. There we go. So what's the last one in the COVID year? Was that one? Is that Tom Hanks Messenger movie? Something like that. I'm gonna come back to that if I have the time for it. But I'll come back to that one. But we gotta fill out 2016. What was big in 2016? Because we had La La Land, but that kind of swept everything for the most part. But it also had Moonlight. Did Jackie come out that year? Oh yeah, because that's Mika Levi. Yep, there we go. Man, why do I know all this stuff? I gotta go back to 2018. Because that one was fascinating. That had a weird pick though, right? News of the World. That's the one from the COVID year. There we go. I told you it was gonna come back to me. But we are going to keep figuring this out. We're gonna figure out and see how it goes. 2018. I promise you this is a weird one. It might be Alexander Desplat again. Isle of Dogs. Yep, there we go. Man, we've got 2016 cleared. So I'm going to try and just go backwards on this. Because Carter Burwell, that's his name, right? What had he done? This is such a fun challenge. 2015, who was nominated? I think Kate Blanchett was nominated for Carol. There we go. How do I know this stuff? And it was The Hateful Eight that won, because Ennio Morricone. God, this is weird. How do I know this stuff? Oh, I'm gonna like lock in and get all of this stuff really soon, because it's gonna be very funny. What was 2013? I don't know why I'm jumping to 2013. That had, because they like Thomas Newman a lot. I'm really just thinking of like all the other names that are on here. Saving Mr. Banks. That's actually a good movie. I would fight hard for that movie. What else is there? There's gonna be some of these that are gonna be tough. I think Hugo was nominated. Yeah, because that was a big tech category, right? There's an animated movie in here. Wait, what did one in 2010? Wait, no, Social Network won. What won Best Picture in there? The King's Speech, because that is also Alexander Desplat. Why do I know this stuff, man? Why do I know this? This is weird. This is so weird that I know this. Oh no. This is really happening, huh? There's got to be another Harry Potter, right? There's got to be another Harry Potter. Harry Potter, and none of the later ones ever got nominated. The Prisoner of Azkaban, because that is the, oh my god, because that's the one that Alfonso Cuarón did. Need to think of the other things, because oh man, this is so funny. Oh man, because I got no idea. I really got no idea. I can't believe I got Warhorse. That's the one that shocked me. Oh, I gotta get this last 2021 nominee. Oh man, who was nominated like in other things that year in the big categories? I feel like that's gonna be one of the things. Because Kristen Stewart was nominated for Spencer, but that didn't get anything else. Johnny Greenwood, I think, did the score for that, and that's phenomenal. Who else surprised? There was that one movie with Penelope Cruz. Did that get nominated? Parallel Mothers? It did. Oh my god. So I've got everything completed up until 2015. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure if I can get anything else out of this, but like, again, thinking of Alexander Desplat, 2014 was The Imitation Game, because, oh my god. And then I'm not going to think of that last one. Let's go back over the 2013, I think. I think we're just going to move back. I mean, that's like, it's like the process with this. So 2011 had Hugo, all that stuff. What's that one with Gary Oldman? Tinker, Taylor, Soldier. What's the last word in that? Spy. There we go. 2011 completed. Okay. I may have imagined this, but did How to Train Your Dragon get something? Yes, it did, and I completed 2010. Oh my god, I'm a freak. This is crazy. I'm gonna try and get one more. What one in 2008? It was the one, Slumdog Millionaire. Can I get one more? Can I get one more off of this? The Del Toro one. Pan's Labyrinth. No, I didn't spell it! Oh my god. Oh man. That was a lot of fun. Okay, let me look at this because I'd gotten everything from like 2010, 2011, and then 2015 on. Mr. Turner, I don't know what that is. Oh, like, off the top of my head. The Book Thief, is that like based on the book? I don't know. This is a lot of fun. Finding Neverland, is that the one with Johnny Depp? Okay, this is fun. Crouch. Oh, duh. Duh, Titanic, man. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to go and do this again soon. This was a lot of fun. Looking back through this, I need to see what, like, the older stuff was. That's what I need to focus on. Because, oh, duh, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I really focused on the new stuff this time. Color Purple. Oh, God. A Star Trek? I don't know the Star Trek stuff. Rain Man. Last Crusade. I should have focused on more John Williams stuff to get more stuff in. Chaplin was definitely there. Aladdin. Oh my god. Schindler's List. Duh, man. That is... It's kind of crazy that I didn't get that. Oh, I guess there was a Little Women nominated in 94 as well, because I also put that in for 2019. But, man, I got... No See, look, I spelled Labyrinth wrong. That's how it lost it. So I got... I'm going to count it in my head. I got 100 if I count Pan's Labyrinth for the end. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe I'll do this again. That was a lot of fun. I'll give that another shot. Maybe I'll focus on like getting the winners next time. Like specifically the winners. Like, you know, I had Jaws here. You know, the Star Wars stuff. You know what? That'd be fun to do. Let me think about that. If this does well, let me know if you want me to do another video like this. Okay, bye-bye.